Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. Thank you all for coming today. Y'all already know I have been having some issues with my eyes. They're healing, okay, but I still do not want to put on any contacts until at least like Monday, okay? So be prepared for the remainder of the week. Any videos that we post or stream will be like this, okay? I see y'all see me on Monday. Nonetheless, y'all, I got some videos I do want to make today because I done got on the internet last night looking at some stuff, and I done seen some things that we gonna have to discuss and we gonna need to talk about. So after today's live, I will be dropping some videos later on this evening. Okay, so today's live stream is about this man. I saw it on the on-site. Child, listen, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe. Today's video is about a man who fathered 30 kids with 11 different women and says he need a break from child support. Girls, you cannot make this foolery up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the intro, and then we're gonna get on with the rest of the show. Also, y'all already know if my phone ring and it's about my apartment, I'm gonna have to mute and take the call. Anything else, you already know it's with y'all. But if that apartment number call, you know the vibes. Anyway, so where is it? I have it set up already. Hold on. So I found an article. I found the article or one of the articles on the Daily Mail. Shout out to them. All right, we want to read this because you cannot make this foolishness up. Okay, it baffles me. Let me just say this. Y'all already know I need to say some things. It baffles me that these men create situations for themselves and then want to be hemming and hawing and crying about it. We just saw, I think it was last year, we made a video about another guy who had like 20 something kids. I think he was in Louisiana. Is this guy in Louisiana? Let me check. No, this guy's in Tennessee. I think the guy was in Louisiana. Like it blows my mind when I see these men who have no respect or regard for their seed, right? Their seed like it blows me. Like how on God's green earth do you have 30 children? 30 children that you cannot provide for, cannot take care of. We're going to read in this article that this man he's a freaking fast food worker. He works this is a minimum wage having ass man. Male. Let me say male. This is a minimum wage working ass male who has so little regard for his children that he has chosen to bring 30 of them into the world when he can hardly afford to provide for one. Okay, we're going to read this story, but like he refuses to keep a job because I guess they take half of his check and give it to these women. But the real gag is that a lot of these women are getting $1.50 a month. You heard me say, you heard me right. $1.50. These are the same type of men who run around and be like, yeah, she's doing this so she could get child support. Child support where? Child support from whom? Because a lot of these men, okay, are, especially the men who say stuff like that, they don't pay child support. They don't work. They refuse to work. They go around, find a million ways to get over on with paying child support, or they pay the bare minimum. Child, they pay the bare minimum, some $50 a week, or a lot. Like, let's be for real, and they can't even get that accomplished. Like, can he do it? No, he can't. But then they keep procreating. They keep having children that they cannot take care of at all. Okay, I saw this girl. She posted something on Instagram. I'm gonna read it. And then we're gonna go ahead and get on with this article. But I don't want to say this. And I saw a couple of people commenting on it, feeling a way about what she said. But she said what she said. And at this point, we had a discussion the last time I was up here, and I was it was like at midnight when we were talking about that story about the three dangerous men, and we were talking about how I didn't fully realize like how crazy this has been, it has gotten, like, oh my God, the reality of a lot of these men are like, it's baffling. Anyway, some woman wrote, she wrote it it was posted on site. Okay, she wrote, I only agree with half of what she said. I need to be clear. She wrote, I'm gonna be honest. If your child under 5, okay, she's basically saying in this new generation, because again, it might have been, it was different a couple years ago, but okay, listen. She said, I'm gonna be honest. If your child under 5 and you dealing with a deadbeat dad in today's generation, you just got the terrible discernment in men. Black men, the most active father demographics and the most active stepfather demographics, that's not a them problem, that's a you problem. Now listen, I only agree with the first part of what she said, okay? Because a lot of them are active because they ain't got no job and they ain't got nothing else to do, and they don't want you to put them on no child support like the Bow Wows of the world, right? I'm not agreeing with what she said in the back on the back end of her comments, but I will say, in this day and age, right, with all of these stories and social media being so prevalent and people able to actually see what is going on, and we are actively looking at Kitten Heels. Okay, we know who he is, child. Looking at Kitten Heels and the effect he has had on these men, right? And with the discussions that a lot of us women creators are having about these topics, with a child under 5, if you aren't peeping the dysfunction, like, we need to get a little bit more discerning in our in how we view, rate, and choose our men. Okay, we have discussed this before, because they can only lie but for so much, right? They can only, because people love to say, oh, he pretended to be somebody else. He can only do that but for so long. And when you get to digging and doing and running background checks and seeing that he got 85,000 kids, and these are the things that we should just stop making excuses for. Stop making excuses for the trash ass niggas because he cute or he got a big D or whatever it is that makes you think that you are so invaluable that you have to have a baby with a dude that has umpteenth kids by umpteenth baby mamas. or that you don't deserve a man who is your man and don't have a million other chicks on the side, knowing that he has a million other chicks on the side. Like, we deserve better. Period in the story. Okay? But we will never get better if we do not think, okay, if we do not think that we deserve better. All right, I'm gonna get to the story right now, but I had a thought for a second and I want to go. We had a Cash App come in. Well, we had four of them. We have four of them totaling $20 from Miss Parker, child. Thank you, Miss Parker, for your donation. I'm gonna read all of the comments Miss Parker sent with each of her $5 donations. She said, for the Black women, saying protecting Black women, also saying no, not my son. Thank you for that. Hold on, I didn't want to until I read her stuff. She sent this on Tuesday. For some want laws to protect them, then protest the law. Okay. We want to protect Black women is greater than they. For we want to protect the Black men is greater than they love themselves. Yeah, please. Let your love for yourself be greater than you want to protect a bunch of men who don't want to protect you. We like, for real. And she sent the last $5. She said, forget well. Thank you so much. It was a total of $20. Thank you, Miss Parker. You are thoroughly appreciated. And again, everybody who sends a Cash App donation, I really appreciate it. Cash App is on the screen. This channel does not run itself. Thank you so much. So here we go with the story. The story at hand, child. So, well, I guess we could pull up the story. My face ain't showing anyway. Okay. So this motherfucker, a man who has fathered 30 children by 11 different women, is asking for the courts to give him a break from paying child support. I just got a Cash App. I will read that when we finish the story. Thank you so much. Everyone who donates to the channel, thank you so much. Okay. I'll read all Cash Apps at the end of the story. A man who has fathered 30 children by 11 different women is asking the courts to give him a break from paying child support. Desmond Hatchett. Okay, this is his name. Don't wear it out. I've been like, what the fuck is this man's name? Okay, but I wasn't really looking because he's a weirdo. Who does that? Who the hell has 11 baby mamas? I hate the word baby mamas. Can I be honest with y'all? I despise that word. I can't even explain to you how much I really despise that word. Okay. Anyway. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Okay. Save. All right. Of Knoxville, Tennessee, have reportedly set a Knox County record. This is so dirty. Everything about this is so dirty. He has like the BV. He's like infected everybody. Like, it's anyway. For the number of children he has managed to reproduce with individual women, including one who worked at Victoria's Secret. What matter where she worked? Anyway, however, Hatchett is claiming to be a victim of his own success with the ladies, as he's become unable to make child support payments and was back in court again this month asking for help. They wrote, and it's so these men have no shame. Like, they gag, like the gag, like baby daddy. That's what they call him, because he's a baby daddy, because the fuck. Baby daddy Desmond is back in court. Okay, never mind. That's not the call I was looking for. Only bringing him in. Okay, so he only bringing in a minimum wage salary. Hatchett legally has half of his paycheck taken from him by the state every month, which is divided among his 30 children. That is so crazy. In theory, Hatchett's obligation. Hold on. In theory, Hatchett's obligation to his children would have him paying anywhere from $25 to $209 to the mothers. Oh my God. $309. My bad. What the fuck is you gonna do with $309 to take care of your kid? What? What are you gonna do with 200 and what are you gonna do with $25 to take care of your kid? What are you gonna do with $309 a month? That's less than $100 a week. Child, we spend more than that shit on food. You know how much groceries cost? Oh my God. In reality, after half his pay is deducted, the viral dad is only able to provide the mothers of his child the sum of $1.49 a month. Okay, the child support payments are based in part on the age and needs of the children that Hatchett has produced. And the 33-year-old's oldest child is 14 years old. He's 33 years old. He explained to Fox how it all snowballed out of control financially for him. I had 4 kids in the same year, twice. Why? Like, what? Why? Oh my Lord. The non-accountability of these men. You see why it is like we have to control who we allow to have sex with us, who we allow to impregnate us. Stop acting like these niggas. Fuck these niggas. No. Hey, talking about it snowballed. I had 4 kids in the same year, twice. His nasty, dirty penis having self. Asked in the TV interview whether he can keep up with it all. The 33-year-old said he knows all the names, ages, and dates and birth dates. No, he don't. No, he don't. If you believe he know the birth dates, say that in the chat. I do not believe he knows the birth dates. I don't believe he even remembers half the names. He probably remembers the first 5 of them. The first 5 of them. And that's about it. Who's this? Why they putting in her picture? She's just one of the baby mamas. She's seeking child support. And does she have they said she has 3 children. Are all 3 children from him? Oh my Lord. So you have 3 children for a bum who wasn't taking care of the other 2, but then we decide to have more children by the bum? No, ma'ams. We need to cut, like, oh my God. Then they showed another baby mama. Oh no, this is 2 of them. I thought it was the same girl. Okay. Is another of the 11 women who have been listed as giving birth to 30 children, and Kayla Reed. Oh, Lord. This is another one. Oh, Kayla Reed with her daughter. Oh my goodness. In 2009, when he first appeared in court on charges that most of the mothers were not receiving child support, he had 21 children. So in 2009, hold up, I need to do the math here. In 2009, so he's 31 now. Hold on, I really got to do the math here. Wait a minute. He's 33 now. What year is this? This is 2023. He's 30. So if he's 33, he was born in 2000 and he was born in 1990, right? So he was born in 1990. Wait a minute. If he was born in 1990, this can't be right. What? It can't be right. What? Wait. 2009. If he was born in 1990, that means he was like 19 years old. I don't know if this is right. They're saying he had 21 kids before he was 19 years old. I don't believe that. Maybe they reversed it. Maybe he had like he had 30 kids now. Maybe he had 9 kids before he was 19. And then in the last umpteen years, because a lot of these kids look young. So in the last umpteen years, he's had, since 2009, he has probably had 21 more. Okay, anyway, at the time, he said he was not going to father any more kids, but he ended up having 9 more in the past 3 years. In 2009, maybe they mean 2019. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Oh my God. So let me ask, why wouldn't he clip his? This is like, it's so irresponsible. You can't even make this shit up. Okay, so he had, at the time, he said he was not going to father any more kids, but he ended up having 9 more in the past 3 years. I'm thinking they mean 2019. I'm thinking somebody messed up and they meant 2019, because I don't think he had 21 kids before he was 19, but I do think before he was 20 in 2019, before he when he was 29, he probably did have 21 kids. And and they're saying in the last 3 years since 2019, he's had 9 more. His dirt, the dick is so dirty. You know he infested. You know he got shit. He said, I didn't intend to have this many. It just happened. Like, what? When asked about the state of affairs with Hatchett, the Knox County child support clerk assumed a resigned heir. She ain't want to deal with this shit. Yeah, look at these little babies. A lot of these are babies. Look at these babies. Yes, we've got several cases with Mr. Hatchett and Melissa Gibson, assistant supervisor at the county court. Okay. When asked if the court would appreciate Hatchett to stop his sperm donation across the county, Gibson expressed a tongue-in-cheek response. Wait, she chipped her teeth. If there's something out there like that, I'm unaware of it, said Gibson. It definitely needs to be. Child, they need to put his ass in jail. Like, they need to start making it illegal for men to have kids and not and to just have these amount of kids and not take care of them. It's irresponsible. They need to just make it illegal and put their asses in jail. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. These are 30 kids around the same age that's going to grow up in the same county. What are the odds of them dating each other? And these are the 30 kids that he's claiming, or that's claiming him. How many women do you think are on the side that don't even want to be associated with this shit? How many women on the, like, for real, think about it, that you figure it, because I doubt no one knows. Everybody, I need to hear from some ladies from the South. I'm gonna drop the link in a little bit, and I need some women from the South to tell me, please don't let it be you. Please don't let it be you. But you tell me about your cousin who got a baby by a nigga like this, and tell me the mind frame, the mentality that is going through her head that will make her make the active decision to even mess with a man like this. He ain't got no money. We've learned that. He doesn't have money. He doesn't even have half of his check. These women are getting, I'm back on my calculator right now, 30 women, and they're saying an average of $150 a month. He's not, minimum wage is minimum wage. Oh my Lord. That's about $45. How much is when I'm about to look up to see how much is minimum wage in Tennessee. I need to know how much minimum wage is. It doesn't even matter, but I need to know. I need to know, and I need to know. I really do. I'm sorry. I need to know. Give me a second. Minimum wage in Tennessee is $12. That's more in New York City. Minimum wage. Hold up. No. $7.25. $7.25. Oh shit. It is $7.25 freaking cents is what minimum wage is in Tennessee for the last couple of years. I just looked it up. They showed me a chart. They're trying to raise it, but it is $7.25. I cannot. Oh, look at these women. Why would they do this shit to themselves? We need to oh my God. Confirming that Hatchett is believed to be the Knox County record holder for fathering the most children, Gibson said that he might be a record holder in many different states, let alone Tennessee. Exactly, because this shit is nasty. Not able to provide specifics on the details of his case, Gibson, I confirm that the youngest child is a toddler and the oldest is 14. I would be so embarrassed. Listed on a court door, the 11 women who are seeking child support payments from Hatchett all live within the Knoxville city area. One woman, who calls Detroit, Michigan, her hometown, used to work for Victoria's Secret as a sales associate and says on her Facebook page that she has three children, but is single. Hopefully the three ain't from him. Hopefully only one child. Calling herself outspoken, Alexander stated that I just want to live life and raise my children the right way. How the fuck can you raise your, I don't, why? How do we raise our children the right way when we're having babies with deadbeats? What the hell is that showing your girl? Fuck that. What is that showing our girl children that they should be expecting from men? What is that showing our boy children of who they should be? Another woman listed, Kayla Reed, a 21-year-old, has a 4-year-old girl. Wait, she's 4? He be messing with these girls when they're young. Just like, remember the other guy from Louisiana? All right, these little girls, this is why we need to raise our babies better. Because by the time, because they too young, they don't even understand what the fuck is happening. He catching these girls at like 16, 17. She's 21. She got a 4-year-old. It takes about a year to have a baby. That is, ain't that 16? That's 16. And he got 12 years on her. That's just one girl. Did they tell us the ages for the other ones? He should be in jail for statutory rape. He should be like, he's going to these schools. He's getting the girls who have nothing and nobody. Oh my God. One woman has 2 children, although it's not known which one of the children are Hatchett's. And on her Facebook page, she said that she has been in a relationship since June 2008. The state can't order Hatchett to stop making babies. He hasn't broken any laws, according to the report. He has, however, he hasn't broken any laws. Fucking hell. I bet you if he was out here and I bet you if there were 30 white women, they would have found the law to charge him with. Keith Pope, Hatchett's attorney in 2000, and I swear to God, I believe they mean 2019, told the paper in Tennessee, or the television station in Tennessee, you look at when they filed, how many children they have. He has several mothers that he has 2 children with, and it's tough. So he was a bum and they still had a second one for him? You gotta be shitting me. I'm disgusted. I'm disappointed. And you know what? This is why we have the beauty school. This is why I'm working diligently on our first course. Listen, if you did not know, I have a book out. Okay. It's called How to Know If a Man Is Using You. It is on my website. Go get it. You might need it. It's only like $10, I think, child. Please go get it, because this shit is ridiculous. And this is why we need to talk to our little girls. We do not need to wait until, oh, they too young, they don't understand. They fucking completely understand. These pervert men are hoping that you did not prepare your daughter for the realities of the world, so they can then, be a predator. Okay, let's call it what it is. So they can be a predator. I know, you know, like I know, I remember when I was in high school, it was a bunch of girls that had quote unquote grown boyfriends, grown bums, in my opinion, who effed their lives up. I remember I had this homegirl named Alicia. I probably should have said her name. Anyway, she got pregnant for one of them, like an idiot. This man was big and grown, living, come to find out, living with his baby mama the whole time. She used to cut school to go over to his house. Was when he lived with the girlfriend, child. He lived with the girlfriend, and that was just the time the girlfriend was at work, child. She didn't even know it. She didn't even know it. And her mom, in my opinion, did not prepare her. You know, my mom and my grandma especially, prepared the shit out of me. You wasn't gonna gas me up and have me. No, I like boys my age that ride bicycles. Okay, there's no reason a grown ass man is interested in you at this young age if it's not to take advantage of you. That is just what it is. Okay, now I need to figure out. I want to make a new. I guess I need people who know how to do tech. If you techie, hit me up on an email. Like if you techie, if you could do, like, I want to try to bring in a new, especially when we move downstairs, I want to bring in a new stream where we can like post the Cash App donations and things like that. I want to be able to do that on the screen, you know, bring comments and words, shit like that on the screen. I guess you use that through the what do you call them, like the stream labs and, you know, all of them other things, but I don't really know how to use that too much. But if you know how to use that, let me know. Now I'm going to read the Cash Apps right now. Shout out to everyone who donated to the channel. Hi, Sharita. She donated $5. She said, for love the content, God bless you. Jovi, thank you so much, says I appreciate you. Tony donated another $5. She said, for Desmond sound like a WI name, it's the big L. I don't know what a WI name is. I don't know what a WI, let me think. I don't know, girl, but thank you for the donation. It is a big L. Everything about this situation is a big L. And I believe that's why they got to get the girls young. That's why they be so desperate to try to get these girls young. And Anonymous sent us a donation. Anonymous sent us $25. She said, for he's a gutter rat and the women are too. I'm sorry. Listen, these big and grown women should, like these 16-year-olds, I'm not gonna hold you. I don't blame the 16-year-olds. I'm like, what in the hell? And then I do realize that a lot of these pervert men, that's why they want to go after these little girls. That's why they try to make these little girls think like, oh, grown women are hating on you. No, we're trying to put you on a game because we see the bullshit for what it is. I'm going to run up on these comments in a minute, but I want to hit up the donations first. She said, straight up ban man over 18 from within the 20 miles of high school. I'm serious. Thank you so much for the donation, Kala. Appreciate it so much. And I agree, ban they asses. Ban they asses. Okay. Curry said, this man is a predator. Some of these mothers were young, and teaching girls to stay and work it out gets you this. That too. There is no teaching my kid, or you should not be teaching your kid to try to figure it out with garbage. She better off by herself, putting in years, having more babies, because again, it's the average of 3 babies a woman. Like, everyone don't have 3. Some may just have 1. Some may just have 2. That means other women have about 4 of them, 5 of them. And we're their parents. This man doesn't provide for his children at all. At all. At all. $1.50. He's a minimum wage worker. What he got? Even if he out here selling drugs on the side, he cannot provide for a third of these children, a sixth of these children. Hey, everybody in the chat. Now I'm going to the regular chat. Now, please don't forget to like this video. If you're watching, like it. Like it now, because you're gonna forget to like it later. Send a donation if you can. I don't care if it's $1, $2, $3. Girls, send a donation. It is thoroughly appreciated. Now let's jump up in this chat and see what y'all are talking about. Couture said she was watching them ads. Thank you, girl. I need all the ad watching I could get. Like I said, I'm dropping some videos later on tonight. Probably I'm gonna try to drop them every hour on the hour from like 6 to 9. I got like 3 videos I'm gonna make when I get off of here that I didn't want to just add them all to this, so I'm gonna make them separately. But it's out of control. These men are worthless, and we need to stop telling our girls to work it out with just no. These men, too many men have no regard for women, have no regard even for their offspring. Work what out? Having more children, putting more stress on her, putting more of these responsibilities on her. It is one thing to be struggling with one kid because some shit happened. It's a whole other thing to be struggling with 3 and 4 with a man that we knew was a deadbeat from 1. And the people who are telling you to work it out, them bitches ain't helping you take care of these kids. You are. You have to make these decisions for yourself, because other people will tell you to trust me. I'm here to tell you the truth, boo. Other people will tell you to do shit so you could be in a worse position than they are. So you could be dependent on them. You have to do what's best for you and your children. What's best for you. Oh, okay. Miss Parker said WI was West Indian. It didn't even click to me what you said. But you're right. Desmond sound like a West Indian name, but no, girl. He from Tennessee, child. He from Tennessee. Thank you for the $2. Appreciate it. They're a lot better, but like I said, I will not be putting on my glasses until Monday. My contacts until Monday. I've scheduled an appointment. Well, I already had to schedule an appointment. I had to. It was a thing. So I'm going to see my eye doctor really soon. But thank you so much. I got eye drops. I had to throw out the freaking. I'll tell y'all about it. I'll tell y'all about it a little later. Not now. I'll tell you about it a little later. Let's keep it with the story though. Thank you everybody. Hey DC, shout out to DC. Hey Darnell. Hey Mary, Queen of Scots. Mary wants to know, how desperate are these Black women? I don't know if it's desperate or if the world keeps beating them, and the people like the likes of the Kitten Heels of the world and all of this keeps telling them that they're worthless, and they believe it. Keeps telling them that a Desmond with 85,000 other kids is the best you can get, and they believe it. This is why I am all about being your best self, putting your best self forward, upping your value so you recognize that you have fucking value and you are better than a trash ass nigga named Desmond from Tennessee. I don't give a shit if he had one freaking kid who's a big grown ass man who works a minimum wage job. You're better than that. Okay, if you don't understand that, you need to stay your ass in the beauty school so you can get that shit in your head. Okay, I'm going to drop the link. Because I actually want women, like I said previously, who, please don't let it be you. But if it's you, okay. But I want to know about the mentality of a woman who goes through this. In my mind, that's my, it's a lot of young girls who probably come from broken homes, who parents, grandparents, or whoever's raising them don't expect much from them. Okay, this is my opinion. And they feel like this is as good as it can get. Being some dusty nigga baby mama. Not thinking that they can be some man's wife. All right, this is why I promote marriage. If you're just gonna do all of this shit, you might as well do it with somebody. Even if it goes to shit, you might as well do it with somebody where you're gonna get more child support and freaking alimony if it do go left, than to be some trash ass dude baby mama and end up struggling trying to go to court fighting for $1.50 a month. Can you imagine? Y'all cannot. I just. She said Jamie said he should have got snipped years ago. Jamie, there needs to be a law that will snip these men. If they have, I swear to you, I feel like if a man has more than 3 baby mamas, quote unquote, he ain't married or nothing, there needs to be a law where you could petition to have his shit snipped. I believe that. If you're out here, okay, fine. Because, because they go like, oh, what about women? 4. You have 4, you haven't married nobody. I think it should be illegal to be having babies, and it's like, when did it stop being first come love, then come marriage, then come you with a baby carriage? Who the fuck is ringing my bell? Hold on. I think that might be the Amazon guy. They bring in my new bottle of I gotta check the thing. They bring in my new bottle of thing today. What in the fuck? Hold on, y'all. Let me mute the. Hold on. I don't know. It gotta be the new delivery guy, because I just looked on Amazon and the motherfucking front of the building. Anyway, you can leave that damn stairs. Yeah, I had, like I said previously, y'all know my eyes have been acting up. I'll be back on screen on Monday. I had to get new contact drops. New eye drops. I had to get new solution. I had to get new everything. Because I don't know what the problem is. So I just replaced every goddamn thing. Yeah, can we get these likes up? I hope y'all are liking this channel. If you like my content, please like the video. All right, like the video, donate to the channel. Like I told y'all, I don't care if it's $2, $5, 10, 20, or 50 girls. Show support when you can. The least we can do is like the video. Okay. If you are DC said, let it be known. Yeah, please don't be disrespectful to Black women in the chat. I try not to be disrespectful to nobody, but I'm trying to understand, because if we can understand, then maybe we can fix. That's why I really want to know, like, what is the mind frame that these women, what is the thought process? Let me say that. What is the thought process that a lot of women who go through this shit have? Because it makes absolutely no sense to me. Darnell said, it's sad a lot of brothers want to have with no protection, and then they want to get mad about paying child support. I will never understand that. It is crazy. They bring children into this world, and then just like, it is like, I'm not a man, so I can't wrap my mind around it. I can't wrap my mind around how you can just bring children into this world and like completely just abandon them. How you put yourself in these positions. You can get your shit snipped. Like, you can. Just like they be like, oh shit, yo, women could go on birth control. You can get your dick snipped. You can go and do that. Trust me, you can go get that shit done. Easy breezy. Okay? Like, what? I don't understand. I don't understand. She said that's why Mariah has filed for so. Hold on, it's the door. So yes, it was the stupid ass Amazon man, and then he rung the door and knocked the door. Like, my dude, it's a small box of contact. So he rang the bell 85 fucking thousand. Okay, I'm sorry, because I don't understand why some people are so retarded. But again, it was a guy. They've proven to be very like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm just so like, oh, I'm so disgusted. I am not gonna hold you. I like good men are with common sense who protect their seed from when it coming out to where it's incubated are such a freaking commodity in this world of just debauchery. These niggas is, oh my God. Oh, it make my head hurt. They are not like these. Let me. Oh my gosh, they not that bright, y'all. I don't think they meant to be. That's why they not really supposed to be in charge of some shit. They just supposed to be like doing things for us. They're here to protect us. And when they're here and when they don't comprehend that, oh my gosh. That's why they said men are not necessarily the smartest. You know, they work hard, they pick big things up. And a man who does not comprehend that his woman is probably smarter than him and should probably run certain things is always going to be in so many forms of deficit. It makes no sense. Like, this nigga is going to court to end child support payments for 30 children. Child support payments that add up to, on average, about $40, 40-ish dollars a month, because all he's paying for a lot of these children are $1.50 freaking cents. Like, you can't make this shit up. Nicole said, I bet the mamas was fighting over the community Pete. I bet they were too. Like a bunch of stupid fools. That's why I said we need to have discussions. That's why we're having a beauty school. That's why we're making, that's why I'm coming out with our course, because we need to understand, we need to stop playing the stupid game of taking those L's for niggas who aren't worth the L. What was the win here? Where was the win for any of these women? His broke ass couldn't even take them on a date. He couldn't even take them on a date. He probably can't even afford. He lives off this type of man. Like I say all the time, that bounce from woman house to woman house to woman house, to mama house to woman house to woman house. Just know, it's just so, I'm so disgusted. I'm disgusted when I see these dudes in the street. I ain't even gonna hold you. I used to feel bad. I used to feel bad. You see some guy and you look at him and he all tall, and there's one dude that sell drugs down the block, child. And this motherfucker got an entire gray beard. And I just think, like, you've been on this corner for like at least 20 years, just selling drugs on this goddamn corner. And this is as good as this ever gonna get for you. I used to feel real bad, but it's just like, this is your life. This is the life you have chosen for yourself. And you keep doubling down on it. At no point did the drug dealer down the block or Desmond. At no point did Desmond decide to clip his nuts. No, at no point did the drug dealer down the block say, you know what, I don't want to be a drug dealer forever. The fuck, and went and like go, I don't know, go drive a fucking FedEx van. Well, not like this idiot who just dropped my package over. Go do something with your life. Put some effort and some freaking thought into it. At no point did someone decide, you know what, instead of talking about all these baby moms, let me actually marry mines and actually raise a family and have a family. Because, that's, even when you don't make that much money, a family implies that you're going to have at least a little bit more at the end of the day. At no point did any of the common sense about any of this click into them. You can say a lot about these girls who got effed over at 16 and 17, right? But at some point, a lot of them, if not most of them, I would hope, and just women in general, knowing us, just, will be like, you know what? That's some stupid ass shit. Why'd I do that dumb shit? And will put some form of freaking thought and effort into saying, you know what? Let me not do this dumb shit again. Let me not. But the men that we are seeing out here don't have that sort of thought process. Desmond just keep having babies. And he probably got at least 2 more girls pregnant as we speak. Please don't forget to like this channel, subscribe to the YouTube video, and if you can, donate to your girl. Appreciate you. All right. Raina said they need to lock his butt up. Couture just ain't got nothing to say, but girl. Ain't nothing to say, but girl. She said it's ridiculous. Raina said it's ridiculous and disgusting. It is so, the BV, the STDs, the disregard for your kids. How to, like, where they do that at? Where they do that at? These 30 kids in the next what? 20 years? Not less than that, probably. They're gonna start having kids. This whole county is gonna be a descendant of this motherfucker. Of a deadbeat. Of an entire freaking deadbeat. Not even a freaking, grandpa was an asshole and he took care of the family. No, a complete deadbeat. It has we have de-evolved to the point where being a baby mama for a fucking deadbeat who works at some sort of fast food establishment that probably quits every time child support catches up to him, who can't afford to take you out on a date, let alone give you $20 to go buy milk for the baby. Why? Thank you, girl. And please, yes, misspell or trigger words, okay? It's affecting monetization. Misspell it or else you're going to get timed out for a little bit, okay? She said, "Child, I know someone like this. It was crazy how she found out." Oh, Lord. I don't even want to know how it happened. Drop the story. Even if you don't want to come up on camera, drop the story. At least right. Tell me real fast. What happened? Oh my God. He broke it in a joke, y'all. Somebody wrote he broke it in a joke. He broke it in a joke. Like, why are we doing this? Try ain't nothing in the water but stupidity. But him going after young girls, that's what it seems like, and them in being ill prepared and not understanding that this old man is trying to get over on them, because probably women his age know that he's garbage. So this old man is going after 16, 15, and 16-year-olds, thinking he can do whatever with them because they stupid and they dumb, and just replacing them with another 15 to 16-year-olds. We know men like this. I sure do know them. Not StreamYard, boo. I use StreamYard. The OBS, yes. She said, I think StreamYard is moving towards it. I use StreamYard, so hopefully. Yeah, it's like the OBS settings, but I need to hire somebody to set it up for me, because I can't do it. I know that I can't do it. I've tried to set up the OBS settings with the and I can't do it. I won't do it. I don't know how. Nicole said he was never providing. He couldn't have been taking these women on dates. That's what I'm saying. He cannot take these women on dates. He makes minimum wage. Majority of his paycheck goes to minimum wage. He does not have no money. Minimum wage there is $7. He don't have nothing. He has nothing. Nothing. And it's so sad because these girls don't know no better. No one told them that they were worth more. This is why I keep saying you have to, all of that, oh, she too young. They too young to understand. They too young. No, they not, because there's predators out here preying on the fact that you did not prepare your daughter for them. Hoping that you did not prepare her for the realities of this world and for the trash behavior of these niggas. Not just saying, oh, stay away from men, but being real with them and telling them the real realities of these men and what they be trying to do. And let them know you want to be grown. You gonna learn how grown you not when you be put in this situation. Stop telling them it's okay if something happens. You got your family to help you. No, they don't. Because y'all do not help. Stop lying to these kids. Stop lying to them. Let them know their future is everything, and having a baby is at 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 is just going to keep them down. They should be out here moving and grooving, living their best life, trying to figure out who they are, trying to move past trash ass men like this, at least. Bernie Cape says, within 2 months, I've covered over 3 different males that have 30 plus kids. The truck driver, the one on Ayana, and this one. Shit's sad. 30 must be their lucky number. They got more than that. Trust me, they got more than that. The other women are too embarrassed to even acknowledge it after they really fully comprehend what the hell. They're not, or maybe, or he's just not acknowledging their kids. They like, for what? Take him to child support for what? I told y'all this the other day. A lot of cases, it might just be easier to just act like you got your baby, that's your baby, or might just be easier. You're so desperate for a baby child. It might just be easier. And I get it. My maternal clock used to be ticking in a motherfucker. I get it. And I still sometimes have those moments, but real rap, you're better off, in my opinion, especially in this type of environment and this type of dysfunction, going to the sperm bank before ending up in some of these situations. At least you won't have a son who resents you from keeping his father actually kept himself away, but a son who resents you from keeping his deadbeat ass father away. At least if you got from the sperm bank, ain't no daddy to be resented about. I said what I said. Someone said a pack of condoms costs $10. Yes, they complain about child support. He can't afford condoms, y'all. He can't afford condoms. I just told y'all how much money this nigga made. He can't afford condoms. Okay, I'm pulling out my trusty calculator now. They talk about half of his check at an ad, and he was giving out about $45. Maybe that's a week. You can't make this shit up. But they was talking about monthly. I don't know how much to take out for taxes. Hold on. We're gonna say 35. So he would on average before taxes, he made about $250 a week. He made about $250 a week, which means he only make, and this is before taxes. So before taxes, y'all, he make about $1,000. He can't afford. This is before taxes. What percentage is taxes? I'm really Googling this shit. Hold on. So they said you would probably be paid taxed about $87. Hold on. Paycheck. Let me see. Plus they gotta take out, Social Security, Medicaid. So he probably bring in, oh my God, if that. And I gave him a 35-hour a week, because these thing jobs don't want to give you 40. I gave him $35, 35 hours. He's probably not, because they talking about he quitting jobs and all of this stuff. He's probably not working that much. But at $35 hours a week, at minimum wage in Tennessee, it's $1,000. It's like $1,000 in nine. It was $1,009. That doesn't include the Medicaid tax, so all that other shit, regular taxes. They don't include none of that. Okay, after that, I don't know. Let's just give it like $800, if that. He got to pay rent. We know this nigga ain't paying no rent. Car note. We know he ain't paying no car note now. He probably got some girl. The car note probably the only thing he do pay, because he need to drive around, and stunt and shit. Food and 30 children. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. He can't, like I said, this man can't afford one kid. He can't afford one. Too much said, and the less children, $1.50 a kid. You can't make this shit up. Ooh, shit. Cat and Mouse said black men love to see their children suffer in poverty like they did when they were kids. Do they? They might. Because I can't wrap my mind around any other reason why men would do this, except if that is correct. I don't know why men do that, except they don't care. They don't care. Or maybe they do like seeing them suffer in poverty. Darnell said, and if a woman had 30 kids, she'd be called on top of B's and H's. That double standard ain't right. It is crazy. And he only 33. And then he ain't gonna be accountable when his kids will call him all broken and try to get any sort of anything from him. He ain't gonna want to be accountable for shit. Condoms are free depending on where you are. Who say Tennessee giving out condoms? Tennessee, a Republican state. Tennessee's a Republican state. They say they give them out, but they're a Republican state. So they probably don't give them out all over the place. There's probably very few places that give them out. And okay, it's probably very few places that actually gives them out. And it's very limited. They probably run out real fast. She said here taxes is 8.25. Coco, yeah, y'all was counting with me. Thank you. Yes, like where does it make sense? He can't afford himself. He can't afford himself, y'all. I got one kid. He can't afford himself, let alone 2 or 3. How much is Tennessee rent prices? I just need to know. Tennessee average rent. Shit. They talking about $1,400. Okay, they also say it's below the poverty line, most of Tennessee. The low cost of living. They still talk about the rent, $1,400. I'm really looking this stuff up. I'm looking this shit up. They still, to buy a house is about $165,000. To rent an apartment, I mean the studio throughout much of the state. A studio they can get for like 800. I mean 600-700. A 3-bedroom, depending on where you live, again, not Nashville, is about 1,100. He got 30 kids. Fuck. He can't even afford the 1 bedroom, the studio apartment. He gotta be bouncing from bitch's couch to bitch's couch. Ah, oh my lord. Ooh. Sasha said they also like black women to struggle like their mamas did. I think that's true. I think that's why we as women, black women especially, I ain't got no ties to the Caucasians and the other ones, but black women especially, we need to have so much discernment, especially nowadays. Before we could play, like, oh, but too many of these men are proven garbage, are proven how garbage they are through their own mind, and they'll tell you about it. Stop getting caught up in what we want it to be. I've been there. Trust me. I've been there, done that. Stop being caught up in what we want it to be and look at the reality of who and what you're dealing with and what you're setting yourself up for. Because trust me, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it to have 3-4 kids that you got to do all by yourselves. And your kids going to be all angry, especially your boy children, going to be all angry and resentful of you because you chased daddy away. Daddy didn't want to be here. Ain't nobody had to chase him nowhere. She said clinics and doctors' offices give out things. You think that man go to the clinic? I'm gonna be real with you. You think men who have kids like this go to the clinic? The only time they go is when the girl tell them, and they don't even go. They get the girl a lot of the times. I know a lot of people like this. Go a lot of times and get the pills, and the dude use the pills the girls have. Okay, these niggas don't go to the doctor. Men like this who have no regard for their semen or where they're depositing their semen have no regard for their cells or their dicks. They do not be going to the doctor. They do not be going to the doctor. Okay? Let's not pretend. He's living with everybody. He's living with everybody, and he pays them with babies. Somebody said he's selling them women a dream, going from home to home. Like, I believe that. But that's my point. We're smarter than them. We got to stop, because these niggas ain't really, like, we be delusioning ourselves. Because, like, what about the nigga with 30 other kids make you think you special? What make you think he didn't do this with every last other one of these women? What makes you think the most attractive thing he sees about you is the fact that you got your own apartment? And maybe a decent job that you could probably give him some money, put some gas in his car, etc., etc., etc. That you have the reality is, if you mess with a man like this, you are telling him, from you even saying hello, responding to his text or anything, that you have so little self-regard that he can and he will do whatever the fuck he wants to you. Yeah, like he can't afford to go to the doctor. I doubt they got I thought we got insurance. I doubt it. I doubt it. Like, let's be for real. This is a Republican state. I doubt it. Men men hardly do that in fucking even in Democratic states. You think so? Come on. He don't want no doctor. He don't want no clinic. A man with all them children don't care about his ding-a-ling. As long as that shit work, he good to go. If it burn every once in a while, oh well, he'll take a pill. He don't care. He don't care. He don't care about himself. Chief said he might rent out a room if he can't afford his own place. Girl, no. Stop. Stop it. Stop lying to yourselves. Stop it. He ain't renting out no rooms. He's living from woman to woman. Stop it. Stop it. Absolutely not. No, I'm not going to let you do that. I'm not going to let none of y'all pretend like he is even accountable enough to rent out a room. No. He does not rent out a room. He does not. He goes from woman house to woman house. And in between woman house, he goes back to his mommy's house. Cut that shit out. He ain't rent out no room. Room where? Room what? That's probably how the ones who already had babies for him end up with other babies for him. When somebody put his ass out, he call up all the baby mamas and see who's stupid enough to let him stay again. And he pay her by giving her another baby. He ain't renting out no room. Nope. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Nope. We're not doing this. She said one of her friends started looking for a 3-bedroom, and the one apartment that they'd find is $2,000. The interior of the house is not worth $2,000. The house in the hood. Listen, rent is expensive. Rent is expensive. Why y'all think I'm going through all of this shit to make sure that my rent stabilization keeps stabilized? I live in a very good area, child. This shit is going to go ballistic. It is going ballistic. It is currently going ballistic. 3 bedrooms, $2,000 is cheap as hell. Well, I live in New York. That's cheap as hell in Atlanta nowadays. That's cheap as hell. And I would expect it to be effed up. I would. I ain't gonna hold you. I 1,000% expect the apartment to be effed up. Mahogany. 1,000%. 1,000%. This is you better own your own shit already sort of world. Or like I'm gonna make sure your shit is locked in. That's why I keep checking my phone. Making sure this man don't call me. Because the minute he called me, I gotta be like, yes, sir, what do you need? Whatever's clever, what can be done? Making sure I get my shit stabilized because I'm not moving down there. Because I can just go move down there, but it won't be rent stabilized. And who's doing that? So next year they could try to fucking quadruple my rent. Hell no. You saw they did that in, where was it? It was some complex. They literally, I don't remember what state it was in. It was not up north though. It was like, it might have been Midwest. It might have been Midwest because I don't think it was down south. It might have been somewhere in the Midwest. But they were like, the landlord basically tripled the rent. Just tripled the rent on them. Boom. You got to pay this or get out in a month. I was like, what in the world? There we go. There we go. They don't want to go to the hospital if they got insurance. Especially not at no 33. You could get them to do that at like 40, 45. And then even at those times, us as the women, this is why I don't understand. We got to be the one to schedule the fucking appointments for they stupid asses. It's us. But you think that we supposed to work 40 hours a week, let you work 40 hours a week, and then still run your life like you 5 years old? You out of your mind. I can't do it. That's what I'm saying. We're not even playing them games. We not playing. On top of he not even accountable for his penis, so he ain't gonna be accountable for paying no rent. Okay. On top of that, he ain't giving none of these women rent. His excuse is, I got child support, baby. I ain't got no money, baby. But what Uncle Sam tearing ass up, tearing it up from the Rudy to the Tootie, from the pillar to the post. That's what I'm saying. 3 bedrooms? I'm looking for 2 bedrooms. And like I said, my shit rent stabilized. If that shit was not rent stabilized for a 2 bedroom, this shit would be about 3 stacks. Would be about 3 stacks. Especially the area I live in, like 35. There's buildings there in a block where these people rent these apartments. They about 35 for 2 bedrooms, 1 bedroom. It's real. Well, I live in New York City, but I still live in Brooklyn. But it's real. She said it's rentings ain't crazy in Vegas now. 2 bedrooms in a good area is 27. It used to be 12. Yeah, you gotta get in and lock your shit down. And you can't lock your shit down with a broke ass nigga. That too. What are we doing? You better off doing that shit by yourself. What are you doing? All he's gonna do, dealing with a lot of these men just brings your shit down. You know how much money you gotta put into a broken nigga? I can't do it. You gotta pay for the Ubers because he ain't got no money. He got 1 million child supports and all of this shit. He ain't got no money. You gotta pay for the dates. Oh my Lord. You gotta put some money in his car. He can't even give you a little bit of change because you gotta give him a little bit of change. Plus, you gotta cook the groceries in your house. Go even faster because he there eating up all the motherfucking food, and ain't gonna act like he ain't eating up all your motherfucking food because he don't buy no groceries and put it in your house. Girls, absolutely not. Come on now. She said, rats in the ghetto for a 3-bedroom in Atlanta. I'm telling you. She said I was trying to get her to get a rent to own in her neighborhood or go. Real rap, like I said, if I'm leaving my apartment here, I'm going into something where I own, because things are just getting higher and higher and higher. And I'm still probably not gonna leave this shit. I'll probably sublet the hell out of it, but but She said I need to find a rent and own in Cali. They're few and far between. Yeah, I don't think there's not a lot of them. It is your house. She said I rented my grand's 3-bedroom house for $25. I guess I should say my house, but it's filled with. It's still your house, girl. That is a good rent. You was being thoughtful, child. Yeah, they don't go to the doctor until they have dead. Like something really gotta be wrong. For them to go, and they still don't go. You gotta push them and push them and push them and push them and push them to go. Yeah, because we take care of them. We do. We do. Even when we want to act like we don't want to, we do. I've done it. I used to do that shit for my brothers growing up. Schedule their doctor's appointments like they're fucking 5. Hindsight 2020, like the fuck was I doing? You know what I'm saying? But I really used to do that shit because I knew that these niggas won't go to the doctor unless I fucking say to them, schedule their fucking doctor. You know how much relationships I have been in where I had to schedule? I had a relationship where I had to call the niggas insurance to get his insurance changed, to get the doctor. Like, what in the hell? But then you think these same women who do all of this hard work for your ass is supposed to turn around and 50-50 your ass up. It's the no regard. But the reality is, when we sit there and allow that shit, we're telling them they shouldn't have any regard for us. We're telling them that. All this shit we do, and we letting a man look us in our face and act like we don't fucking, like what we don't do shit. Are you fucking retarded? She said, pillar to post, couch surfing, bed surfing, dropping from one woman bed to another woman bed. When he get back and they boink a little, and she remember, oh, he's a deadbeat. Oh, he's still dusty. He don't have nothing. He just a leech on me, on everything that I have. He's a leech on me. It is horrible for a man to leech on you, period. Financially, like this man, and then they leash on you emotionally. They drain you. Then they want to emotionally beat you down, right? They want to emotionally beat you down because they are garbage, and they need to try to keep you feeling low, because that's the only reason you'll stay with a bum ass nigga like that. It ain't worth it. It's not worth it. I'm not doing it. Anyway, I'm gonna be out of here, y'all. We at 123. Y'all know I don't like go past the hour, child. But I do have some videos that I want to post later on. Like I said, I'm probably gonna do it a little later on today. Thank you all for coming. Like I said previously, y'all know my eyes. Yeah, I posted that picture. I literally was in here with all the every bit of light off, fighting with these windows to trying to get the shade and as black in here as possible. My eyes feel a lot better, but nonetheless, I'm still gonna let them rest for a couple of days. I'm not gonna put no contacts, anything in. And I don't come on here with my glasses on. So I will see y'all. Well, y'all will see me on Monday. Okay, I will be back here tomorrow for our show. 12 noon Eastern. And yeah, and like I said, if anybody knows the bouts of the OBSs or know anyone who's good with that, I'm probably gonna have to find someone on Fiverr, because I really want to get my, I want to level up our show, especially when we move downstairs and everything gonna be different. I really want everything to be different. I want it to be, extra. I want the cash apps on the screen. I want to do all of that shit, right? I've seen people have some really nice setups, and I want to incorporate stuff like that into our show. Now I'm done. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it. I see y'all all tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern.